Well, the two cornerstones of Australia's mighty swim team at the turn of the century are in trouble has saddened many in Australian sport. Tim Sheridan has more on the twin troubles of Ian Thorpe and Grant Hackett.
It's almost as though they're in a relay. Now it's Hackett's leg in the latest episode of a national hero in trouble.
We sought expert advice, and we had a meeting with these experts and some of his friends, and we decided to take the action with Grant without him knowing.
Experts say it's important to distinguish between Ian Thorpe's issues and Hackett's alleged trip to rehab in the US. But when the two pillars of Australian swimming's greatest ever team are shaken at the same time, we can at least conclude that life after the pool isn't always easy.
I knew Grant as the captain of the Australian swim team, and I'm sure that he's never shirked his responsibilities. He won't do it now. I'm sure he's going to come through this bigger and better than ever, and I'm sure that all of Australia can get right behind him and help him through these troubled weeks.
Any coach will tell you a swimmer's training is only as good as their rest, but the best coaches in the world can't make athletes sleep. That's when the prescription pad often comes out. The problem is, it sometimes never goes away.
So Stillnox as a product has had publicity because it has a paradoxical effect on some people by wiring them up and making them sleepwalk and making them agitated and confused. And clearly it's not the product to use in those patients. So the medical monitoring of those patients has to be very careful. And what happens to elite athletes is they move around. They don't often have a regular doctor and they don't necessarily get that medical monitoring.
Times might change, but sleep remains an issue for swimmers, enough for certain prescription drugs to be banned before the London Olympics. Once again, the alpha male of the team was involved.
You've got to look at the reasons that anyone is taking a sleeping tablet legally, and so try and assist them with other things, because often it is anxiety, it is related to stress-related things.
Issues among the elite of the sport are not new. Swimming stardom seems to precede its own peculiar brand of letdown. One of James Magnuson's forebears was found wandering a street, the other a hotel foyer. None of this is a crime, but surely it's a warning bell. The black line at the bottom of the lane shouldn't lead to this. Tim Sheridan, Fox Sports News.